All right, hello, Carolina Preps fans. The spring football tour is continuing here into the ending parts of May. It's almost May, Coach.
Yes, sir.
Almost May, but here in New London, Northern Stanly County, North Stanly High School, here with Coach Chad Little. Coach, I finally made it here to see you. I've been trying to come by for a while, but finally got you on the list, and here we are. Thanks for letting me come by.
Yes, sir. Thank you for coming by. We really appreciate it. Let everybody know about North Stanly.
Absolutely. Well, you've been here for a long time.
Yes,
we sat in the office and chatted for a while. You've worked under several of the previous head coaches and grew up in the community, I guess.
Yes,
and you've been the head coach now, what, about 4 years?
Yeah, this is actually my third year.
Third
as
year.
head coach, and I've been assistant for 18, so I've been here a while.
So it's safe to say you've taken some ownership in this program, and it means a lot to you to be here.
It means a lot to me. I love this community. I love everything about it.
Well, you guys have had some really good success over the years. I mean,
Yes, sir.
I used a term with a coach a couple of days ago that they had one of the more consistent programs because you didn't really seem to take a lot of deep dives, just always, consistent team. And I would say you guys are in that same mold. You just always seem to be in the mix, and, it doesn't matter year in, year out. Y'all just seem to have good enough talent coming through and doing a good job.
Yes, I think so. We've been pretty consistent over the years, and I think that started back years ago, I guess, when Coach Ralph Jackson took over the program, and he kind of put us on a good foundation. And then Coach Moose or Coach Crisco came in, and after Coach Ralph left, and he just kept going on, and I took over after that, and we've just all been doing kind of the same thing. And I think consistent is the key to it, and we got about the same coaching staff that we've had for years, and so the kids know who's who, and we know the kids that's coming up through the ranks. I think that's a big foundation for us, so I think we're good there.
And it's kind of cool, I think, also to just, a lot of these counties, a lot of these systems are building new schools year in and year out, and, I feel like y'all, kind of similar to a Mount Pleasant, it's kind of a community school, and people just kind of come up here wanting to play for North Stanly.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Of course, we'd like to have a new field if somebody's wanting to donate one, but our county rivals are awesome. You got South Stanly, Albemarle, West Stanly, and it's just nothing like I've seen in a while. And every year we want to beat them down the road, and I think that I just think that's a big part of Friday Night Football that people forget. You don't have the new school here, and not a lot of history. We got a lot of history here. So.
Yeah, I've actually been to a game here back in the day. You guys in Albemarle, and you almost couldn't shoehorn another person into the stadium. It was that big of an environment.
It's huge. Yeah, Albemarle, it don't matter if they're 0-10, we're still going to have a huge game here.
Oh, yeah.
And there also, it's a big deal.
Well, you guys certainly are not going to be 0-10 this year. I think you got a pretty good crop of guys. You're going to be kind of young, though, this year. I think you only got about 4 or 5 seniors on the roster for this season, but I think you're still talented. And this new realignment shook out. You've got a football-only league that's a little bit different from the rest of your sports, and it's kind of got a good mix of teams. You got some of the local teams that guys are familiar with, like North Rowan and of course, South. But you've also got some charter schools and some schools from further away that one will kind of make your mileage a little bit higher going to a few of those schools, but maybe some teams that maybe your local fans just aren't as familiar with, like Thomas Jefferson, Mountain Island Charter.
Right. Yeah, we're looking forward to our conference play. I mean, we got a great non-conference. Actually, we play Community School of Davidson. We play West Stanly, which is our county rival, but it's a non-conference game, and then we play Montgomery Central. All of them are going to be tough games.
Oh, yeah.
They're all bigger schools than us, and we're not supposed to compete with them, but we're going to. We're going to do our best for that. And then, and our other 7 conference games are going to be big for us. And I'm very excited to play all the new schools. Mount Pleasant, we don't play them this year since they're dropping up. They're going up big ball because they got so many kids. So I think I'm excited. I hope that I'd like to go 10-0, to be honest with you.
Well,
so we'll see what happens.
Absolutely. Well, I just saw a crop of some of your young guys going into the locker room. You guys are about to start spring practice today.
Yes, sir.
Tell me about some of these younger, fresh faces that are coming up that could be making some noise for the Comets this year.
Well, I mean, we of course, this year as a rising senior, we got a couple good rising senior, and everybody knows about. His name is Juice Lilly. He's been here for a couple of years. Started as a freshman. Very good ball player. Very good ball player. So he's I think the Charlotte Football Insiders had him ranked number 4 in the region, which is a big deal. So
big time.
He looks good for us, and we got a handful of DBs. We got Justice Gramble, we got Cam Brown, we got Solomon Hudson, the outside linebacker. He is unheard of, and he plays baseball, but very good kid. We got Caleb Tudoran, and we got Brett Curley, good lineman, and that's just a handful of our seniors. But our young guys coming up, we got a kid named Nathan Hams is really good. We got Brady Louder is really good. So I hate to start naming kids, don't want to leave somebody out.
Sure.
But a couple freshmen is coming. When they get here, I'll let you know about them. But a couple of freshmen could possibly be D1 athletes. And
oh, wow.
A couple of the other guys can be D1 athletes too. They just have to keep working. But what I'm seeing now, it's the trend. If you do really good, and you can kind of tell who these kids are, and we see a lot of things coming from North Stanly. So that, man, we've got so much excitement here, and the future is really bright. You know? So we're going to do well this year, but in the next couple of years, watch out, people. Here we go.
Yeah. Hey, you mentioned some of those guys, especially some of the young guys. How many of your players did you say are playing multiple sports, whether track or baseball or other stuff?
So we're going to have spring ball today, and yesterday we had probably roughly 70 some, maybe 80 kids, and we still have some that wasn't playing just playing sports. Today they're playing baseball, they're playing track, they're playing golf. So I bet we're losing 40 some kids today to different things. Off and on, some of them's got to work too, but that's so a lot of them's doing a lot of different things.
I think that's a good thing, though, Coach. I would much rather see these guys play multiple sports. I'm not against those that do specialize or stick to one sport, but I think we sometimes forget that these guys are still kids, and you want them to enjoy all the things that high school offers.
I told my kid when he was coming through, make sure you play everything you possibly can, because you get one chance at it.
That's it.
When it's over, it's over. And some of these kids really benefit from playing base. I know a lot of football coaches don't like the basketball, but man, our kids have benefited with their footwork with basketball. I want to play. I want to track. I want to do baseball, whatever that can, man. Enjoy your high school years. That's you can get one shot at it. That's what I look at it.
Yeah, and just get out there and compete. I think that's the best thing.
That's exactly right.
Well, Coach Little, I appreciate you letting me come by, talking some football with you. This has been fun, and anything we can do to promote your program, just let us know, and hopefully I'll come back to see you later on.
Man, yeah, looking forward to it. I can't wait, Chris.
All right, thank you, Coach.